Hi guys, I'm Cody Jay and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, there's been a lot of buzz around Miss Tati Westbrook lately. She just released her new Blendiful beauty sponge mitt thing, to like put on your foundation and other makeup products. But this video is going to be all about the Tati Beauty Volume 1 eyeshadow palette. Now, this bad boy was sold out super fast, and I was not able to get my hands on it until my friend Amanda sent me this palette a couple weeks ago. So I'm really excited that I am able to try this out for you guys, and I guess better late than never, right? So if you guys want to see some magic created with this beautiful palette, keep on watching. Okay guys, like I said in the intro, I'm super excited about the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. Now, this palette has 24 shades in it and retails for $48. Now, being that it's Tati Westbrook and being that this is a stunningly beautiful eyeshadow palette and there's 24 shadows in it with 4 different finishes, I don't think $48 is a bad price point whatsoever. Now, looking in here right off the bat, you can see how beautifully organized and aesthetically pleasing this eyeshadow palette is. I want every eyeshadow palette in the future to look like this because this makes my heart happy. This makes my little gay heart happy. So when you look in this palette, there are, again, 24 shades. There are 4 finishes. There are a row of matte shadows right here. Then you have the sequin row. Then you have the metallic row, and at the very top you have the glitter row. Now, I recently have started using a lot of glitters, so I'm really excited to see how these perform. I know she said you don't want to scoop them out, you want to just kind of pat them on the brush or your finger to apply them. The metallics are metallic, so they have that metallic shifting quality to them. The sequins apparently are a matte shadow with a little bit of sparkle in them, but they can be blended out like a matte shadow. So if you don't want too much glitter or too much sparkle, the sequin line would be, or the sequin row would be perfect for you. And then of course just the regular matte shadows. Over here on the side you see there are a lot of warmer shades, and there's a black down here in the corner. And then all the way over here we have some tan neutrals, some light champagne shadows, and then over here you have my favorite row, which are the pinks and the purples and the burgundy kind of undertoned shades. Now, I'm not sure what kind of look I'm going to go for. Now, being that this is the Textured Neutrals palette, we kind of have to do a neutral look, but as always, me being Cody J, I'm going to have a pop of color in there somewhere, and I'm probably going to change it up a little bit and do maybe the glitter up here at the top, or something like that. I guess we'll kind of see as we get into it. I do want to swatch several of these shades from all 4 of the rows, just so you can see the difference. I'm probably going to pick a color and just run down all 4 just so you can see the difference in the finishes. Now real quick, I did want to do more of an in-depth review today, so I wanted to read straight from Tati's website the description of each of the finishes of the shadows. So the first one is glitter. It says it's a unique pressed gel system that locks glitters in a cushiony base that glides on smoothly. It never feels gritty for a long-lasting wear that won't flake. Coconut oil adds creaminess and provides an extra glossy shine for extreme sparkle. Now, a lot of times I've used these glitters, not these ones, but like glitters in general, and they definitely hurt when they're on your eyes when you blink. I have hooded eyes, so I feel everything on my lid, so I'm really excited to see how that performs. Up next is metallic. It says it is gloss-coated pearls that glide effortlessly, creating a luminous metallic sheen that is easy to blend and buildable for maximum impact. Then we have sequin, which are silky smooth, intense pigments with contrasting pearls suspended throughout, provide immediate color payoff. Coconut-derived skin conditioning ingredients create a comfortable all-day look. And then of course matte, which are luxuriously rich and creamy matte shadows, provide true color payoff with superior blending for all over color, shading, and lining the eyes. Again, coconut-derived skin conditioning ingredients create a comfortable all-day look. Now, I'm really excited about the fact that they have these the coconut ingredients in it just for that creamy feel, and I'm really excited to try these out. I'm hoping they are true to color. Now, that's something I've talked about in previous videos, where being true to color means that if you see this orange shadow right here, that if it is true to color would be that exact same color when it's applied to your lid, especially if it's on a base. My eyelids are already primed with my P. Louise base in shade Rumor 01, because we know what we like on this channel. We like that P. Louise base. But if it is not true to color, that means that when I put any of these colors on my lid, they're going to look different than they look in the pan, and that is a no-no. Nobody wants a shadow that is not true to color because it's kind of like deceiving. You're going to go in for this super beautiful blue, and then it may end up looking different, and people aren't going to be happy. So hopefully these are true to color. So real quick, I'm going to go off camera, collect my thoughts, decide what kind of eye scheme I want to go with, do one eye, and then I'll come right back and I'll show you step by step how I do the eye look in detail. Okay guys, I'm back. I got one eye done, and you all know I keep it 100% with you, correct? Correct. If I wouldn't have already had my full face done, I would not have even finished filming this. Like, I wouldn't even finish filming this video. I am so annoyed with this palette, and I so strongly dislike it currently that I almost just really didn't want to finish this video. So we're gonna finish this other eye. This is what I came up with, kind of. It's just like a orange and brown smoked out kind of look. A little bit of this orange, gold shimmer on the lid. I had to take this entire eye off already and then redo it, and my eye's raw and it hurts, and I'm just annoyed. So real quick, I'm going to swatch these on the back of my hand so you can see at least the finishes up close. So I'm going to do the story row right here, the orange one, and I'm just going to go in order from matte to sequin, metallic, and glitter. And here is the orange, and no, I'm not a professional swatcher, so get over it. So there's the orange, that is the matte shade. Up next is the sequin shade, which is right like that. So the difference between the matte and the sequin is obvious in person. Hopefully it shows up on camera. There's definitely some reflex of glitter, or like the sequins in it, the pearl in it. So it's definitely there. It's not like a typical shimmer or anything like that. Now the metallic, let's get that. This is all over my hands. The metallic is really nice. It definitely doesn't have any pearl or any glitter in it whatsoever. It just has that metallic shiny sheen. It's really, really pretty. I really like that. It's a really iridescent look. And then the glitter, which I do not want to put on, I'm going to because it gets everywhere. Here is the glitter on this little tiny wrist of mine. Oh, I need to do that again because Cody just messed that up. So here's the glitter. So that's all 4 of the finishes. Now this glitter is extremely soft in a bad way. I tried to do some glitter on here originally. If you can see it all over my face, that's why. It just doesn't really show up. It doesn't pack on. I used a finger. I used 2 different types of brushes. It goes everywhere, but you don't really see it, and it's just a mess. So I'm gonna wipe this off my hand real quick. Alrighty, so now that that's off my hands, we're gonna get this look going. And we're gonna be positive about it. So I'm going to start off using the matte shade Soothe right here, which is the light tan. And I'm going to take that with my JS6 brush. Just going to stamp that on, grab my mirror. So I'm just going to stamp that on in my crease and above. And the pigment is not really there, in my opinion, right off the bat. Like, you really have to go in with it a little bit. But it shows up eventually. You shouldn't have to dip in. Look at that. It just like... It's annoying. Can I just... Alright, that's the video. I'm done. That's what I want. No. Oh, God. I just don't even want to do this. It just shouldn't take this much effort to apply a normal matte shadow. And they're very hard to blend, if I'm being quite honest, which you'll see when I use the black here in a couple moments. Alright, once we have that first shade on, we're going to dip into the matte shade Memory, which is this jet black right here in the corner. I'm going to take that with my Morphe M506 brush. It's a really small pointed blending brush, and this black is really hard for me to blend, and I'm just going to go in my actual crease area and kind of wing it out a little bit so I have more of a point when I get over to this edge. So it's not that great. Is it black? It's really pigmented, yes, but this black is at least. But it's super hard to blend, and it doesn't actually blend until I go back over it yet again with the first shade. But we're just going to go in circular motions and do our best we can. Like, the edges are just so hard to blend. It takes so much work. So now that you have the black on there, we're going to go in with that same first shade, which was Soothe. And we're just going to go over the top of it and get rid of any harsh lines and blend it into where the brown and the black just make a really dark, dark brown. Kinda. Okay, once we have the black blended in as best we can into that first shade, And we took a little bit of the first shade and went around it a little bit more. I'm going to take this small M506 brush, it's the same brush I was just using, just a cleaner one. And I'm going to take that first shade again, and I'm just going to run it underneath my eye. Now once you have that first little bit of color underneath, I'm going to take the shade in the Soothe line or row, and I'm going to take the sequin one, which is just like the matte shadow that has a little bit of that pearl in it. And it just gives it a little bit of shine, just a little extra something something, which I don't think you can see it on camera, but in person, just when the light hits it the right way, it just has a nice little pearl effect, which I do like that. Nothing crazy though. Just glitter all over that other eye. So I'm going to take another Morphe M456 brush, and I'm going to dip into the Story line, and I'm going to take the orange, which is right here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my lid just so it gets ready to take some of the more shimmer shadows. Just that way it's not on top of just a blank eyelid. Just going to stamp it on and blend it out a little bit. Now once you have that orange on, I'm going to take a flat brush. This is the Morphe M421 brush. This is a very flat packing brush, which I love for shimmer shadows. Now, again, I said I was excited to try the glitter. I tried it on this side. Y'all already heard. I detested it. So I'm going to go with a little bit of the sequin shade first in the Storyline, which is right here, which is just that orange. And then I'm actually going to also tap on a little bit of the metallic above it. But actually, we're going to do that in reverse. We're going to do the metallic first, and then we're going to mix a little bit of the sequin of the same color on it. So I'm just going to press this on my lid where that orange was. Like I said, the metallic doesn't have like the pearl in it and like the like little bits of like the glitter and the shimmer you would normally get, the sparkles. It just has a really nice sheen when you move your eye. It just has a really nice metallic effect, which I really do like that, and I don't actually normally use metallics like this, so I do like that. But now this we're going to take quite a lot higher to where it's on the black, well above our crease. Well, my crease. Now once you have that shadow on, I'm going to just take the same brush, I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to dip into the sequin, which was the pearl kind of matte with the Story, which is the orange. I'm just going to mix that into it a little bit. So anywhere you put the metallic is where we're now going to put the sequin. Bring it up. It just really gives it a nice bright, like, I don't know, shimmer when you move it. It's like a nice orange. It looks almost kind of gold as well when it's combined, and I kind of like that. Now once you have that, you're going to take a really small brush. This is the Morphe M213, and we're going to dip into that same black shade, and I'm actually going to use this as eyeliner because I left my black eyeliner in a different room and I'm too lazy to walk up and go get it. So we're going to put that right in the waterline. Alright, once you have that done, you're going to throw on some of our Great Lash Black Mascara. Give those lashes a nice little coat. I don't know about you, but I literally have the most beautiful lower lashes. Like, it's insane. Okay, once we have our mascara on, we're going to throw on our other lash. Again, I'm using the Ardell lashes. This time I'm using the style 817, which is here at the bottom. This is the first time I've used these, so let me throw these on real quick. Alrighty, we're just going to toss these bad boys on. Alrighty, those lashes are so beautiful. So let me throw on a lip real quick. I think I'm going to go with my favorite, one of my favorites, the Beauty Bakery Salted Caramel Mocha Liquid Lipstick. This is such a good liquid lipstick. Now, if you saw my review a few videos ago, you would know I tried several of Beauty Bakery products and I wasn't real happy, but this bad boy never fails me. Okay, lips on. This is the final completed look. I would say I hope you guys like it, but I don't even know if I like it. And let me run through my final thoughts on this brand or this product. So, like I said, I think the packaging is stunning. It's sleek, it's nice, it's sophisticated. I absolutely love the aesthetic of this entire palette. I love the different options as far as finishes. I love the color story in it. Now, I was really excited about this, as I said in the beginning, and to be quite honest, I'm very, very disappointed. Will I use this palette again? Yes, I will try it out a few more times just to make sure that maybe some of the other shades to see if they work better than the ones I used today. But overall, the Tati Beauty Texture Neutrals Volume 1 palette is not Cody Jay approved. The price point is okay on it, like I said. Everything I already said that is good about it is good, but to me, overall, the shadows were extremely difficult to blend. They were, a lot of them, the first one, that light tan that I used in the Soothe category, that one was not pigmented at all, really. You had to go in over and over and over and over and over. The glitter didn't really show up when I tried it, which you guys didn't get to see, but when I tried it, it didn't really show up, and it was just a mess, and it got all over, and overall, I'm just not happy with this palette. And like I always say, just because I don't like something doesn't mean you won't like it. I have seen a lot of beautiful looks with this palette, and I've seen a lot of happy people, but I've also seen a lot of people who were not so happy with it. But like I said, for me, overall, I don't personally love it. But again, I'm so grateful to Amanda for saying this out to me for me to try. I will try it a few more times just to make sure that I really don't like it. But as of right now, I don't like it. It's not Cody Jay approved. Now, with all that being said, let's jump into today's MUA shoutout. Check this. Today's MUA shoutout goes to the super talented goregirlfx. I will link all of her information in the description box below, so you'll definitely want to go check her out and tell her Cody Jay sent ya. If you'd like to be in my next video's MUA shoutout, all you have to do is, of course, be subscribed to my YouTube channel and retweet this video link when I post it onto Twitter. If you'd like to follow me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all at Cody J Artistry. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below, click the big red subscribe button so you can join my YouTube family, leave me a comment or two, and I will see you guys in the next one.